Hey, OP's OP we're doing in here, and welcome to another OP Talks. Um, Honestly, don't know what I'm going to talk about today because I should have wrote down a list, but I forgot. So I'm going to try to ring it as much as I can. Um, First thing up on my mental list that I'm trying to form up in my head right now. So there might be gaps and pauses. I don't know. Maybe I cut it. It's a good thing I'm still in high school. But the first thing I want to talk about was it was sort of a shout out, sort of a thank you to my friend Kenny's Got a Gun or Brother of Flynn. I believe he's Brother of Flynn on Twitch. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah. So Brother of Flynn on Twitch, go check him out. I think he also has a YouTube channel. I'm going to Twitch more just because it's more fun there. Plus, that he hasn't uploaded to his YouTube in forever. Let's just be honest. You get on that, Kenny. He's gonna watch this. He's gonna freaking hate me now. But he helped me with my setup. Um, he actually helped me out with a lot of stuff, like what I was doing with my computer. Actually cleaned up some stuff, gave me some apps and stuff to help me run it smoother. How to actually use my NVIDIA card because apparently I wasn't using it before. And there's people yelling in the background, and I hate my life. Okay. So the second thing that happened today, it did happen today, but not like I'm not going over what happened today. Um, God, why are they still talking? What the free? My life. Yeah, I'm kind of sick. By the way, if you can tell, I'm trying to be positive and happy about it because I've been having a great day. Because today we had our Halloween party for one of my clubs, and I was a ninja, and it was freaking great. Although I freaking lost to a Supergirl wannabe. I swear, one of my real life friends are gonna actually watch this. They're gonna be real upset with me, but I'm just gonna tell you the truth because I was kind of sad. But who cares? But yeah, I kind of I lost to a Supergirl person. I don't know how to explain it. She had pink hair and like dots all over her face. So I don't know. But I got second place, so lit. And plus, it was better out of my usual moods because I'm actually an extreme introvert. I'm not gonna lie. My moods change really easily for whatever reason. I blame it on hormones. I try my best to keep it under control to the point like it kind of happened today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I tried to. Well, I did. I succeeded. It's just I have a trip coming up where I'm actually gonna be away, and I just don't realize this, and I'm gonna say this to you guys. So I'm probably gonna be gone. I think it's next week. Now that I think about it, and it's gonna be lit. I might vlog, I might not, just because of the manner of what we'll be doing. Sorry, I just turned up my mic. Just depends. Like, I'll probably do some things, probably not other things. Like if I find something really cool, like last year I found a power bank and other stuff, and it was super cool. I got custard. I got to do a VR truck simulator thing. Yeah, I just know it's gonna be real lit. Also bought a lot of shirts. To the point to this day, my favorite shirt I've worn like almost every week. But like I think I wore it this Monday. Now that I think about it, yeah, I do because it's not hanging up. So you know I've already worn it. And I know it's bad because people are like, "Didn't you just wear that shirt last week?" And I'm like, you know, there's a thing called a washing machine, right? Although it's funny because actually not a lot too many people have actually said that. Maybe one person out of the full year that this shirt's about to be, because I've bought it. Only one person's ever asked me why do you wear that so much? I'm like, well, there's a thing called a washing machine. That's the only time I've ever had to say that because there are other people just like me. Oh great, freaking this is so great. This is so great. Freaking notifications pop up right now. But I'm doing this as a backup episode just because I feel like while I feel like I'm in a talking mood, I should go ahead and just get this out of the way. Maybe this will go up tomorrow. Maybe this will go up today. I don't know. We'll see. Um, shoot. I'm actually forgetting what I was talking about. Oh, Twitch. I might stream. Not to, sure. I want to. If I can stream, I would love it to be a weekend day and a day that I don't have a game that's late. So if this Saturday has a late game, then I don't know. This Friday, I don't know because Fridays can be iffy. It's just I don't know. So it just depends. Sorry, I thought I heard someone calling me. Possibly, I may have to cut something out soon. um, shoot, what was oh, the lack of games. Because right now, I think after I finish Mothlight, I think I'm done. Because I need to put together Destiny. I just don't remember that. I still have 2 more episodes of Destiny. I'll try to remember to put a poll. What time is it? 5:30. I'll put a poll probably a few seconds ago that probably just popped up about Destiny 2 and whether or not I should put the last episode. Actually, never mind. They're already hour long. Never mind. Forget what I just said. I think I even talked about this in another video. I was gonna actually spread it. I was gonna put it out all in one thing, but then I realized it actually turned out to be like in total 2 hours. Like the first thing I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to keep this 45 minutes. Then the next one, like every time that there was literally no time for me to actually stop it without me feeling good. And I'm sorry, but the next episode actually is a cliffhanger because I had to end it. Like to the point, if I didn't end it right then, it would have been 2 hours long. And I've been told that like most people can't even tolerate an hour. I can't even imagine 2 hours. Oh yeah. Speaking of videos, so I'm kind of scared because so I'm still fairly new to PC. We all know this. Hopefully we all know this. And I'm a derp and all this other stuff. And when I started to play, um, shoot, what game was it? No. It was when I first plugged in my mic because this mic I've had for probably 1 or 2 years now. It's a PX24 Turtle Beaches. I think if you've seen that video, you know what I'm talking. You probably already know that I have this. It comes with an amp and stuff. It the headset itself is like its own thing. I could probably plug this into whatever and be okay with it. But then the amp also has like a console mode and a not PS, PC and mobile mode. And right now, of course, I'm in the PC mobile mode just because I'm talking through PC. Yeah, that's the thing. So I have this really cool amp and stuff. I can actually mute myself without having to go through the thing anymore, which I love. Trust me. Like when this thing isn't charged, I'm like, let me reach across the room and grab my phone charger because my phone charger works for it. So I'm just like, Android Master Race. Some days I say Android Master Race. Some days I'm like, iPad Master Race. Some places, but in other places, like, why? Oh gosh, my voice. Yeah, my voice has been raspy lately. I don't know how evident it is in my voice, but it's just, oh crap, I still have to record something for this. I might have time. If I don't have to edit anything out and I can just pop up a video on top of it, that would be great. So yeah, I'm kind of worried about the video to me talking about how to do it because I remember when I was looking up how to do it myself because when I first got the computer, everything was okay because I forgot that I had a mic that worked for my PC at first, so I was like, okay, so everything is peachy keen because my Xbox app was working. And for you guys who've been with me for a while, no, the next day, nope, stopped working. Like for like the next 2 months until recently. So yeah, my Xbox app broke, and then for whatever reason, the mic I could hear everything through these headsets, but my mic was not working. So I literally scoured the globe trying to figure out why, and it just turned out I was being an idiot. Funny enough, a lot of people were describing the exact same situation, so I'm not alone. That's why I decided to make it, and that's why I think out of the 48 views that I have on that thing, I haven't gotten a single thumbs down. Actually, I should probably check. Uh, watch, this is when my phone's gonna die because it's actually really low because I've been too busy partying to charge it today. I'm a derp. Let me check. Oh, yep, phone died. Okay, we're going along fashion way, and we're going. So yeah, I had fun. Being a ninja was great, just because. Well, I need to explain my costume first. First, it was just a ninja thing, right? A ninja costume. Which I will admit the pants sucked just because the drawstring for pants was the worst thing ever and it didn't hold on at all to the point I had to make sure the sash was perfect to hold on and it didn't even hold on the entire night, which I'm kind of sad about. But oh well, it still worked out in the end and that's all that matters. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. I sorry, I was describing the thing before. I'm just kind of scattered brain. I'll keep going with the flow instead of like trying to actually talk out in the actual type of flow. that right? No. Type of logic arrangement. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a speaker would use this instead of like speaking casually, like formally, you know, that kind of speech and stuff. But going back to the previous topic, so not only did I have that costume because I was like, yeah, it's kind of lackluster. So then I grabbed a back. So this thing was a backpack for swords and two sai, and it was freaking amazing. Although I will admit the straps were weird, and it, like on the picture, it had the swords actually going through it diagonally. Like if I could find it in my room, I doubt I could actually find. I'll just take a picture in a moment. After I turn my phone back on, and I'll take a picture and I'll put it. Shoot, can I? I really, the moment I can get a camera for my computer, because I don't know. Oh, I think I wanted to talk about that today. So I'll finish this up right now. So yeah, the strap for the backpack thing kind of jacked up, but it basically had two swords in the side, and the two swords were supposed to go in like an X, and then the side were supposed to go up underneath. And the thing is, on it, it didn't work like that at all. Like the picture, I'm guessing for whatever reason they just shoved it in there. It was like, okay, it works. Then again, we already know how they work their stuff because the guy was holding the side weird. It's like, I don't think that's how you hold a knife there, sir. That's a blade. I don't believe you hold it. It's like taking a broadsword and grabbing the end. Like I'm about to chuck it, and like, no, it's not even a shuriken. Shuriken. I'm not even saying that right. Please don't quote me. I don't speak Japanese. I don't admit to, that's Japanese, right? Before I continue, I'm dying. I'm so dead. But freak. I already forgot. Like after I said the last part, I don't know. But anyway, so the sai actually go into like the top and the bottom instead of like back upwards towards the swords. So it was kind of awkward. Like if I wanted to reach the side, it was kind of really hard. I could reach the one like below me, so I could understand if it was like only one side, but it was actually two. So I would have to like reach one below me and one behind me just to pull it out. And then the two swords, ironically, I actually most of the time I couldn't even reach it if I had it like the handles pointing up out of the back. I literally would have stick the sword back, like have the handles towards my waist instead of upwards, and it was so much easier for me to reach behind me and pull them out. And I remember that was super fun. I think conventions and cosplaying are going to be a thing for me. I think this is actually going to be a thing for me. And speaking of a thing for me, moving on from the costume because I don't think I have much else to talk about it. If I forgot something, just tell me in the comments. Speaking of thing for me, aka content, um, I have realized this that I enjoy just talking. And I know what you're thinking, but you do that when you play games. But I mean, literally just talking. Like right now, I'm just talking to you guys. Like right now, I have a black screen. I'm not trying to play a game at the same time. I'm not trying to do something at the same time. Because it kind of reminds me. I enjoyed making my first Project 101 series to the point I'm still tempted, even though I wouldn't get a grade for it. I'm still tempted to make a video for another project that's been due and been in. I'm so tempted to the point I even want to do it for other projects stuff. Like, I'm kind of sad because I don't know when I'll get the opportunity to make another video. And in the fact that it was so well received in that class, it just made me feel good. You know, it made me want to be a content creator and stuff. Even more so than now. Like now, because I remember for most of my life, once I realized that YouTube was the thing that I want to do, because I remember gaming and YouTube, I kind of want to do. Because gaming, I love gaming. You don't even understand how much I love gaming. And I just wish I could commentate to the point I'm trying my best to find any situation to practice. Like right now, I'm considering this practice. I'm considering OP talks. It's just practice. Even though one day maybe I won't be looking at back screen, but maybe I'll be looking at my own reflection. Even though I doubt that'll ever happen because I'm an ugly piece of shit. Sorry, but yeah, I got caught up in my own joke. See, that happens. I get caught up in my jokes and I'll forget what I said before. And that's why I like just like talking because I can still keep going and I don't have to worry about, oh, I just messed up this one move. Let me go ahead and think of how to counter it. Like that's what streaming is for. Like I feel like my YouTube will have will probably end up being 50 and 50 of something instead of being 90. And so probably I want to do covers, but I know my voice sucks. I realize this now. Until I get a better mic, until I can prove to myself and actually enjoy hearing my own music. It's just like this. Do you want to put out something that you don't? And before I continue with this, because I think I'm actually drawing inspiration for Don, because Don once again came in with the clutch and actually said this. Uh, how I should be doing what makes me feel relaxed. Like I should be relaxed when I'm recording, like when I'm recording or doing anything for the channel. Is if I'm just being stressed out, not knowing what to say, keep freaking out, no one's really gonna watch it. But if I'm relaxed, having a good time, having fun, then they're gonna be relaxed, having a good time and having fun, you know. And that also goes for streaming. And this is the thing: when I'm streaming versus when I'm recording, I feel like I have to act for recording, but with streaming, I'm streaming. Like I have no, I can make jokes here and there, but I can't really like do editing, like zoom in on what I'm thinking of. See, that's the thing. When I think of jokes and stuff, I think of other people's jokes. I'm not copying people's joke. I'm just drawing muse from them and like what they do. Because a lot of people use their face cams as like a source of comedy. Like they'll zoom in on their face whenever something goes wrong, or like something if like a glitch happened and killed them. And they were just about to win a game, and they like get really mad, or they'll paint their face. Well, not paint, but like uh, highlight their face cam red as if they're really mad. Just hit my mic. I'm sorry. And it's like I'm kind of cut off from that because I don't do that really. Oh God, don't scare me like that, Amp. Dying. And so we're actually at 16 minutes. Didn't think I would be able to get 16 minutes. Getting a topic. I think there was a topic I really wanted to talk about. It was either this or the other thing. But yeah, I think I'm enjoying my just talking, like, being able to be like, okay, all I had to do was talk. Now let me do the after effects, everything that draws people to it afterwards. Although I will say, I kind of maybe one day I'll revamp my Edward James Olmos project. You know what? I kind of wish this is just a dream of mine that Edward James Olmos will just one day comment on one of my videos and just be like, "Hey, I saw your video about me. I liked it," and I hope that I'm not wrong. Like that's also like that's my number one dream for him to see it, but it's my number one fear that he'll see it and be like, "Oh, that's all wrong," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I would rush to fix that, but I like writing scripts. I like doing this. I guess I'm more of a game. Like that's the thing is because now that I think about it, that see, I like to put things in archetypes, groups, in species, in other type things, like group things together. And I guess, yeah, and I like to label it like the first thing I can think of that archetype. When I say archetype, I'm talking like Destiny nonsense. So I don't know if you get it really, but think of it like as a group that just like with a characteristic that describes everything in that group. So right now, I just thought of game theory, how most of their videos are script and effects search. No games. And I'm like, yeah, there are games involved, but there's no playing of games, no having to focus on the game and playing at the same time. But they do stream. That's the difference. Matt Pat and almost said Lissy Sandwich. Oh my gosh, I got two different YouTubers mixed up. Matt Pat is holy crap, I cannot remember right now. I will like to admit that I have not been with game theory as long as other people have. This is a recent thing for me. I found them during the I want to say it was during Sister Location. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's Sister Location. So I think it's been a year. Right? Sister Location came out last Halloween. So it's been a year. But besides that, like I've had, but I saw that to the point I almost wanted to do my own game theories. Like I almost want to do my own theories. But that's the issue about what is I almost want to do a video theory about Adnan case. But then I heard, and then it finally hit me. Well, first I read about how Hayes' brother basically said, "Hey, this is real life. This isn't just some game." And I realized I was holding it to the same level as FNAF. I'm about to go into another rant. If you're still here and you're still wanting to stay, you better buckle up because I'm about to rant my heart out because what I'm about to say kind of is about to define me quite a bit. And so I hope you guys can hear me. I really do, because my voice is not feeling it. But I still gotta put out something. Plus, I also want to play with Kincaid. This will be perfect timing if I start right now than later. As I look at my puppy, who's actually been sleeping all day, so I need to check on him after this as well. Um, but I was forgetting where I was going. Oh, the Adnan case. Okay, so Serial. If you guys know what Serial is, it's a podcast from 2014. I highly recommend listening to it. Just don't hold it to the same level. Or like murder novel, murder mystery novel, some type of just something not real, because this actually happened. Someone who is either innocent or is guilty is in jail right now. Thing that Serial was about was I can't really claim that either. I don't like claiming things about things that I'm not certain about, so I won't claim that. I'll say that it's more like telling the story of Adnan Sayed and Hay, her murder. She did die, and it is about their stories and it's about everyone who surrounds them. So I can I feel like I can say that. So I recommend it to anyone to watch it. It has the episodes are like 45 to an hour long, correctly, but they're really good to the point like I almost didn't want to stop, and I still like it's one of those things like if I'm listening to it out of school, then I'm probably have already finished it. Luckily, I haven't. I only like listened to 2 episodes, but then I luckily passed out because I probably wouldn't listen to the rest of them. So yeah, I highly recommend it. But I was gonna make a theory about that case until I realized, hey, this ain't FNAF. This ain't your general FNAF. This ain't your freaking what's another game? Well, any other game. This ain't your Mirai Nikki. Speak Japanese. That's an anime that I watch, and it's it's a psychological horror. So I was like, you know what? Bet I'm gonna try to guess the story. By the way, I guessed it. I missed it by. I still claim myself to have guessed it. I just missed it by a hair. But yeah, I was about to until I heard about that, and then all my motivation just sputtered out. It wasn't like Adnan's innocent. It's, no, I can't hold it to the same thing and just be like, oh, I'm so certain. Now I had to make sure. Wait, like in class, I'm like no longer like, oh this, oh that. So point, I'm never raising my hand for the teachers. Like, okay, who thinks Adnan's innocent? And I'm like, hands down. Who thinks? Well, actually, our class mainly thinks Jay did it, but whatever. You'll figure out who Jay is if you haven't seen it yet. I'll try not to spoil anything now that I think about it. So I'm probably gonna try to quickly go off of this, but then she'll be like, "Hey, who thinks Adnan didn't do it or did do it?" And I still wouldn't raise my hand. I would just be like, "I'm sorry." Like, and don't think I'm just like I'm being a butt to the teacher. If I actually talk to the teacher, point like she, I'm pretty sure she can tell that I'm just like, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't. I just feel too insensitive. I really do. Because I remember someone else was just like, "Why am I teaching this to my students about this?" And I was, and they had a valid argument. I can't remember all of it right now, so I won't name it. I just know that they were kind of upset how they had to teach that instead of like literally like Shakespeare or something like Edgar Allan Poe. Which, speaking of which, I'm reading the cast of Amon guy's name. Oh crap! Did my mic just not pick me up? Oh no! Oh no! Hopefully that hasn't been happening the entire time. I'm sorry. I'm just quiet today. I'm dying. Cask of whatever. I don't remember what I was saying when it cut out. Hopefully, you can piece it together. But yeah, that's pretty good rant. Like we're at 24 minutes, so I'm gonna actually try to finish this up and try to bottle up whatever I have for today. Yeah, actually, I will say that for next time or tomorrow or tonight if I feel like recording another episode. Who knows? Or maybe I should. Yeah, I remember because I said I was gonna do. That was another thing. The series will be weekly from now on, and I'll try to put some sort of editing into it. So I should probably now I have to record 30 freaking minutes of footage. Are you serious right now? This might be black screen version 2, part 2, Darkness Revenge or whatever the heck I'm gonna call it. But yeah, I'm not gonna record. I promise next time there will actually be something in the background. I'll probably have actual like just background stuff that's all ready and ready to be done, or maybe I'll actually be trying to practice my commentary again. Who knows? Because that was really what Titanfall 2, the first one, the first OP Talks was just a Titanfall. I didn't have anything else to do. I was like, you know what? I have no other game that I want to play, nothing else. I might as well just try some Titanfall 2 because I hadn't played in a while, and I was like, here, let's just go ahead. So I did it, and it was kind of fun. But I couldn't talk because I couldn't think about anything to talk about. But you know what? I think this is a good ending point. Uh, if you have any like thing you want to talk about or any topic that you want to pick up on, tell me down in the comments because I would gladly and this goes on for any episode of this series because this is just talking. Like this is like a one-sided podcast right now until I actually get an actual podcast. Because maybe OP Talks will probably still be like a single thing. Because maybe this will be like, I don't know. Because actually don't want to say that because I want to seem like I'm copying that person. So never mind. We're actually gonna back up a step because I because I remember I was thinking like maybe I could do something like that because I'm gonna say it anyway just so I can get it off my chest because I want to be like, oh, I'm copying this person, but I'm not gonna tell you who I'm copying. I'm just gonna let you think that I'm being original. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys this. Kate, Cat wins. Cat 40 wins. I can't remember what her name is. She has a greenish accent to her name and stuff. She has cat earphones and squid, and has reddish hair, and she's pretty cool. You should check her out. She has a thing called Winning Wednesdays. I believe it has to do with her Patreons. I haven't watched it ever because I figured it was a Patreon exclusive thing. I don't know. Maybe I should check them out instead of before I talk. But I was thinking of doing that, but kind of with OP talks at the same time, like where I shout out Patreons and stuff. Because I have no idea what she does because I've never actually watched one because it's a Patreon thing, and I'm too broke to be able to support someone on Patreon. I'll have a job. Maybe one day this will be a job, but right now I have nobody. But I just find it so funny because now I'm thinking back to my my uh, one video because I feel bad for Don because Don he has this one video that's called "Let's Watch Porn," and it has 1,000 views. And I'm over here like, dang, Don, look at you, back at it again. No, I'm kidding. We're not bringing back that meme, but uh, I'll I'll look back at my videos and I'll be like, wow, I only have like one or two differences between all my videos, and now I'm starting to get that gap with this one video where it's going like my first Mothlight video was my first like my highest, my most popular. There we go. That's the word for my most popular gaming video, while my most popular video in total has 48 views as of right now. I believe 48 or 41. I can't remember. Holy crap, we're actually reaching 30 minutes and I didn't want to. I wanted to be like 25, 28, 29. But yeah, it's like that gap between 15 and like 41, 48 is kind of upsetting because I'm over here like I understand people have broken issues and they want to know how to fix it. And I've hoped I've helped somebody. I really do. I've helped somebody, or I hope someone asked me like, "Hey, you didn't describe this in your video. This is what I was actually looking for." Because it's funny because I can actually see what search terms bring people to my videos, and one of them is like my amp is broken, and I was like, I can't help you there. I don't know why you watched my video when I was like how to fix your mic and not the amp. So maybe they just thought, maybe they just went for broke because no one else has like described how to fix it. Because I will say this is one of those gems that are just there that don't really pop up every now and then. Because I mean like I was thinking about my friend the other day because these were 99, and I just because I know there were headphones and it costs way less than these, or maybe way less. Oh crap! Speaking of which, I need to tell him because my Venomous. You guys all know Venomous. He's popped up on streams. He's been in some video. He's been in two, maybe three videos. No, at the most two, at the least one. And he has talked about. No. He hasn't talked about it. It was between me and him when we were talking about it. But his headset. He wanted to get a new one because they were uncomfortable. Like everyone's had that issue where it's just like, oh, my ears now feel like they're falling off my face after I gamed for 20 hours straight. Yeah, my voice is definitely gone after this, but I don't care. That's why I want to get this out of the way now before I got into a screaming match with the kid. Yeah, so he tried Black Web, basically Walmart brand gaming headset. They had good cushion, they had good feel, they had a good mic and everything. And then the headphones didn't have the right type of shielding to the point like he tried to listen to music and he likes his music loud, of course, and it would come through it like it was coming like. And that's the thing. It's a coding error or a wiring error, one of the two, because it's not like oh it's just leaking out. No, it's literally like coming out as if it's actually coming through the like the jack itself into his computer and like playing out through his mic for ever reason, and it's just dumb. And it's actually happened twice. It happened with the Black Web, and it also happened with this HyperCloud X Stinger. The first one, I don't know about the second one. He couldn't get the second one because the second one's kind of expensive. But yeah, I was just like, wow, surprising. So I mean, like I didn't really know how to help him there, but I think he's still looking. And my friend Kenny, uh, or Kenny's Got a Gun slash Brother Flynn, who I mentioned at the beginning of the video, who I gave a shout out to, who I'm still giving a shout out to, who I recommend. If I forgot to put it down, just look it up on Twitch. I promise you, you'll find it. Brother of Flynn, and he's amazing. I don't know when he'll stream again. It's been a little while. I think he's not able to at the current moment. Can't say why. I won't try to guess why either, because that's not okay. I'm gonna move on from there. And he actually, at the same time, while helping me, because he's a great guy, while helping me with my computer, helping me, telling me like, oh, this is bad, that's bad, how to get rid of this, how to get this, how to do that. Even taught me a few other things. Uh, he also took the time to recommend to me. Because let me tell you guys, this was like 12 in the morning. We got done at 3, and we just spent the entire time setting up my computer. And he also recommended to me a few headsets, which I actually need to send over to Venomous. So hey, guess what? You guys actually helped me remember something to help my friend. So I'm actually going to get off now before I forget again. So that's all for now. Subscribe, like, comment, and all that jazz. And if you have anything to talk about in the comments, if you want me to talk about next, like, think of it like this. This is sort of like a Q&A slash Noble Senpai, let's say Noble Senpai type thing, just because they do it. You don't have to put hashtag anything. Just put it down in the comments, and I'll talk about it. So yeah, that's all for now. Subscribe, like, comment, and all that jazz. And until next time, OP out. I swear one of these days I'll be professional in my outros. All right, and bye y'all. Have a good night.